Hello and welcome to this episode of That Child-Free Guy. We have a great video for you today. A child-free man calls out a mom who was on her phone and ignoring her son at a park. Can't give him the time of day? The entire time the mom is on her phone staring down at her screen. Doesn't look up one time, right? This article was October 2023. Content creator and comedian Mario Morante stirred a debate after criticizing parents who spend more time on their phones instead of giving their attention to their children. In a TikTok video, Morante ranted about seeing a young boy in the park with his mother, and when the little boy was playing, his mom was too engrossed in her phone to notice him. In Morante's video, he explained that he'd been walking past a park on his way home from the gym and noticed a mom and a young boy on the playground. The kid was just playing quietly, not being annoying. I don't hear a peep from him, just doing his thing on the playground, right? It's like a minute of me walking. I don't hear the kid yelling. I don't hear the kid being annoying, Morante recalled. The entire time the mom is on her phone, staring right down at her screen. Doesn't look up one time, right? I walk right by. She doesn't even notice me. At one point, he noticed the young boy at the top of the slide calling down to his mom so she could watch him go down. Morante said that as the young boy was calling to his mom, she shrieked at the top of her lungs, "1 second!" Stops me in my tracks. I look over. The kid's terrified. You can see the whites of his eyes just sitting at the top of the slide like, "What did I do wrong?" He continued. Then the mom never looks up from her screen and the kid goes down and goes over to the swing set. Morante admitted he got negative feedback from his followers after telling the story. He explained that this was his second time telling and uploading the story to TikTok because his first video had been removed. Before it had been taken down, Morante had gotten a horde of harsh feedback from other people. They lambasted him for criticizing a parent and argued he had no right to do so since he didn't have kids of his own. We gon' do that old sad predictable thing. I can't criticize bad parenting because I'm not a parent. Get the frell out of here with that bullren. Hundreds of people started commenting, "Mama wants a break. You don't understand. You don't have kids. It was probably a single mom. Are you really judging her for that?" Guess what, guys? That's the whole story of what happens. And yes, I'm judging somebody because of that. He acknowledged that the young boy wasn't doing anything wrong and was only trying to get his mother's attention. When your kid's not doing anything wrong or in danger or anything like that, you probably shouldn't scream at them. He added that if that mom had enough energy to yell at her son, then she should have had enough energy to simply look up from her phone for a second to watch him go down the slide or tell him calmly that she needed a minute. Are you guys really that attached to your phones? I see that happen so often, and then I see parents complaining about how exhausting it is and how society and social media are ruining their children, he said. Meanwhile, they can't look up from their phones, can't give them the time of day. Morante sparked a debate around child-free adults being able to have a say in how other people parent their kids. Many people took Morante's comment section with differing opinions on whether or not someone who doesn't have children is allowed to criticize or have a say in how other people parent their kids. It's both a complex and subjective matter as there are many factors to consider. In Morante's case, his concern over the mom yelling at her son and ignoring him, despite him trying his hardest to get her attention, is something that can have lasting effects on a child's development, as explained by staff. You also don't need to be a parent to empathize with a child's experience, especially since we were all once children under our parents' care and can probably relate to certain instances because of how they made us feel when we experienced them as kids. Morante's critique brings attention to the complex dynamics between child-free people and parents. It highlights the need for nuanced conversations about parenting practices while also considering the potential impact on children and acknowledging the very real challenges faced by parents. At the end of the day, the parents aren't perfect just as they aren't exempt from hearing healthy and constructive criticism from bystanders. Yeah, I get tired of that old, "You don't have kids, you don't know what it's like." You know what? Yeah, I do know what it's like because I see you running ragged and you like pretty much being miserable because you have this 24/7 job with no benefits, with no paid time off, with no anything. with no, like, if parenting is a, par- if somebody ever put up an ad for parenting, it showing like the grim reality of it, nobody would apply. But yet we have allowed society to tell us that we have to do it because it's biological and we propagate the species. It is, you know what? We're overpopulated. Child free people are doing people a favor, as well as queer people. We're population control, and let's face it, we need some of that because this earth is being way distressed. That's how I see a little bit of the anti-natalist argument. I do, but I can't be anti-natalist or pro-natalist. I am like pro whatever natalist you want to be because it's your decision in your life. So thank you for spending your time with me here. Thank you so much. And please shout out the channel, share, like, subscribe. Please let this, I want this channel to get as big as it can. But also, if it never gets viral, all I want for this channel is to be a good support for the child free folk. Have a great day, and thank you so much.